I refer to this as the BFF tactic. That is the best friend forever tactic. Now, the narcissist will come into your life sometimes, the covert narcissist, and they will pretend that they are your best friend. I mean, the best friend that you have, the best friend that you ever have had, and the best friend you ever will have. And this is the way they present themselves. Of course, now you know it's all fake, but at the time it seems very real because the narcissist is very good at convincing people that he's the good guy, that he is the good friend. Now, I'm nearly 70 years old. I've been at this thing for a while, this thing called life. And I've learned a thing or two, and over those years, I've been victimized by these narcissists, covert narcissists, who use the BFF tactic. This guy's my good friend. I can trust him imminently. Not so. Unfortunately, eventually, it's all going to come apart. It always, always, always comes apart. Now, how does he go about doing this? Well, number one, the narcissist, keep in mind, is all about control. That is what the narcissist is basically designed, that's his function. That's his purpose in life, is to control other people, as far as he's concerned. So how does he do that? Well, now that he's in your life, he thinks that he actually believes that he is blessing you. That blessing, yeah, there's a spiritual connotation to this thing almost. It is as if your life would be nowhere near as good as it is without the narcissist. He is just a ray of sunshine, an angel of light in your life. And he actually believes this. Now, keep in mind that not only do they truly believe that they are your best friend forever, but as we're going to get into right now, they also believe that there's got to be some payback. Number two is this, got to keep in mind that they do play this role very well. You know, you've watched television, you've seen actors, you've gone to the movies, you've seen actors, and then you see the actor who is not, when he is not playing the role, or she is not playing the role, and this is a very different person. The same thing is true of a narcissist. He is an actor, she is an actress, they are on the world stage, and you are the audience. Now, actually, they kind of got you on the stage with them, you just don't know it. You are part of their fantasy. Believe it or not, you are part of their stage play, or their, call it a movie, whatever you want to call it, their act. You're part of their make-believe world. And they've got you in that play, in that make-believe world, and you're playing the role of the duped. They are the duper, and you are the duped. They are feigning friendship, and in their play, you're just an idiot. You're a dummy. You're someone who is to be controlled by the narcissist. But still, they think it's somehow a blessing, a benefit for you to be in their show, to be on the stage with them. Number two is, they do play this role very well. And number three, they may even go so far as to loan you favors. Now, notice I didn't say do you favors or give you favors. They loan you favors. And I guess that you are guessing what I mean by loan you favors, and that is they expect you to pay them back. So they do something nice to you, I don't know, something kind. They might help you get a job, or they may suggest somebody, if you need work done around your house, whatever. I'm just thinking things off the top of my head. They may suggest somebody, and turns out this guy's really good at what he does and does it for a good job. Well, guess what? He wasn't doing you a favor. The narcissist was loaning you a favor because they expect payback. Number four is this: gratitude is expected. When a narcissist gets involved in your life as a BFF, a best friend forever, he or she expects you to be grateful for their presence in your life. I mean, keep in mind, again, it's all about the narcissist. It's all about control. Anything less than absolute gratitude is taken by the narcissist as being an insult, as being a slight, and they don't like to be insulted. Narcissists do not like slights, and if they feel slighted, they're going to pay you back because, they're in this transaction state of mind. Everything gets paid back. So if they do you a favor, you got to pay them back. But if you give them a slight, they got to pay you back. Now, if you do them a favor, they're entitled. And, that's just the way these people think. But they are entitled, they believe, to reciprocation, but it's always just one way. So if you do them a favor, they're entitled. and they don't have to pay you back for that. But when they do you a favor, they are entitled to reciprocation. This is not a healthy relationship. And once you get into this, once you're involved in this kind of relationship, there's going to come a time where you think, wait a minute, can this actually be a fake relationship? You know what? You ever wonder why people get scammed and these romance scams? Why do they stay in them? It's because they believe. I mean, people are natural believers. So the narcissist, if he's really good, and most of them are, the covert narcissist, if he's really good, he has permeated your mind with his perception that he is your best friend. So when you see this guy, see this woman, whoever, maybe it's a love interest, I don't know. But when you see this person, you just have a warm and fuzzy feeling all over you, even though the guy is scamming you. And you just don't put two and two together, one and one together, whatever. But it doesn't add up in your mind, even though it should. It's so very obvious, but you are blinded. At least I was, speaking from experience. I was absolutely blinded by my sense of loyalty to my friend because I really thought this was my good friend. And so I was looking over and overlooking all the scams, all the times he took advantage of me, the loans that were never paid back, to things that he just flat out stole from me. Whatever. It's my friend. He's fallen on hard times. So I'm going to be his friend, and I'm going to pay him back for what? I mean, the guy never did anything for me, really. I mean, nothing substantial. But just being my friend, and I said, well, okay, I'm a loyal friend, and that's good enough for me. How could I be so blind? Well, a lot of people are. I mean, countless thousands, maybe billions of people are taken in by these scammers because they're, as I said earlier, their mind, their brain is just permeated with this false perception that this guy is real, that it's not an act, it's not a put on, it's genuine. Number 6 is this. Okay, what happens, and I think you already know the answer to this question, but what happens if you don't cooperate? What happens if the narcissist does you a favor? Okay, being your friend is a favor. That's enough in the eyes of the narcissist. But what happens if you don't reciprocate? What happens if you don't pay him back? Because the narcissist sees this as kind of a debt, that you owe him because, he's entitled, she's entitled. So what happens? Well, what happens is you get punished. You get punished for non-compliance. So if you don't comply to the wishes of the narcissist, he is going to set out to destroy you. Now, keep this in mind because it is so very important. Say this to last for a reason. The narcissist thinks white and black. He thinks dominate or destroy. There's no in between. There's no compromise. If he cannot dominate you 100%, he's going to destroy you. And it doesn't take much for him to decide that you're no longer worth the trouble, so he's going to destroy you. They very seldom just discard you and walk away, but they want to flush you down the toilet, so to speak. They're not going to just leave you sitting there. They want to absolutely, positively wipe you out. A lot of good reasons for that. One of the good reasons they want to destroy you is because you will tell other people that this guy is fake. They don't want that going on, so they need to destroy you. They want to ruin your reputation in the eyes of others. So if you don't comply with these people, if you don't pay them back in this imagined gratitude that you owe them, they'll destroy you. That's just how their mind works. See those 2 rectangles on the screen? Let's keep talking if you want. All you got to do is click one of those 2 rectangles and the conversation will keep on going. But if not, thanks for stopping by. We'll see y'all next time.